What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the Samurai Radio Sports Network. And if it looks like the background is the same as a previous video, aka the Raekwon McMillan grade video, that is because, well, I'm recording them all tonight. So, yeah, I want to be able to produce a lot of videos, so I have things going out each day. And then things so that I can, like, if something big happens, like breaking news, someone's traded, I can also have that video go out. So that's why you're going to see the same background for maybe like 5 videos. Maybe I'll change my shirt. I don't know. But anyways, today, as you see by the title, we are going to be talking about Adam Gase. Now, last year, I made a video about Adam Gase and how he was in OTAs and how I really loved his approach as a coach. And this year, wow, I mean, I am loving Adam Gase's approach as a coach. The one thing I think I can talk about clearly is the no logo on the rookies' helmets. That sends an outstanding message. Now, some of you guys might not agree with me about that, but I think that just sends such an outstanding message about how he wants our players to be. You know, just because you were drafted number 1 or round 1, 22nd pick, Charles Harris, and just because you're this talented, I want you to earn the logo on the side of your helmet. It's not going to be given to you. And that sends to rookies the fact that you are not coming here, you didn't sign your contract, and all of a sudden you are going to be playing. You want the logo on the side of your head. You want to go on the field. You want your play time on the field. You work for it. And that sets the precedent from the second that you step into Davie. The second that you get to that practice field, you know that you have to be on your game. You cannot be doing some dumb stuff. You have to be on top of it. And I love that about Adam Gase. I think it sent a huge message. Now, of course, you know, there are probably other coaches who do this. I don't know if there are, but I assume there are. Maybe some like linebacker coaches that do it with their rookies. But I like it. Once again, I think Adam Gase's approach to everything is outstanding. I think that he's an amazing coach. I think he's really an outstanding coach. And I just borderline really love what Adam Gase does. I think that he is just one of those guys that can send shockwaves through a locker room by the way he speaks. And one thing that I was listening to 790 The Ticket, I was listening to Ethan Skolnick and I believe Chris Perkins, if I'm not mistaken. And they were talking about his voice and how his voice always sounds like it's gargling something or something like that. And I thought it was really interesting. I thought it was funny. But I mean, I think his voice is what sends something. And what I like, okay, you know, we're not competing to be the Patriots. We are not competing to be the Colts when they had Peyton Manning, or the Broncos when they had Peyton Manning. For God's sakes, we're not competing to be those guys. We're competing to be the Dolphins. And I know, just to give it a little segment on terms of to give an example, I remember when Justice Winslow got drafted, the 10th overall pick after the Miami Heat had a bad year after the departure of LeBron James. And one quote that he had was, "I'm not here to be LeBron James. I'm here to be Justice Winslow." And his shooting was improving last year. It was. Before he got injured, his shooting was improving. He's been improving it a lot, but that's besides the point. That's a whole nother video for the Miami Heat. But I like that message because it's saying, I'm not trying to be this person. I'm this person. And I think that we could use that, especially a lot of Dolphins fans should be telling themselves, let's not be the Patriots. Let's be the Miami Dolphins. Let's bring back the historic things we had in 1972, 73. Let's get those. Let's get more Super Bowls. Let's bring back what we had in '84 with Dan Marino. Let's continue this tradition of winning. Now, a lot of people might think differently about this than I do, but I think it just is perfect. The way he addresses the media, the way he dresses his locker room, the way that he just presents himself is the presentation of a good coach. And he took the Dolphins with Matt Moore, and a lot of people were saying Matt Moore is better than Ryan Tannehill. Sorry, but it's just not true. But he took them with Matt Moore after Tannehill went down against the Cardinals. He took him and got them to the playoffs. And if they had they had a bad defense, a not so great scheme in the wide nine. It's been a little bit improved, I've heard, with Matt Burke, but not so great scheme. A defensive coordinator who things were talking about him becoming the next coach of the Broncos at that time. He was dealing with injuries on all sides. Byron Maxwell wasn't playing. All these things, he took that and was able to continue to push them through. And I think that is one thing that I love about Adam Gase. As I said, the way he presents the locker room, the way that he just is great. He's just great. I am really happy with him. Adam Gase is amazing. And I hope you guys did very much enjoy this video. I will see you guys next time. And until next time, peace.